snack, I have Panda Express, and there's this gas station right next to where we live that has a taco truck parked in it. And so we got 4 different tacos, and I think that's the chicken one, but we had like, they have a bunch of different stuff. They have tongue, which I've never had, but I didn't get it this time. And they had, you know, carne asada and everything like that. You know, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of stressed out. I know moving can be stressful, so it's to be expected, but it's just, I don't know, it's hard. Like, things are different, and like the area we live in is predominantly Spanish speaking, and like, I want to learn Spanish. I don't know, it's just hard. It's hard to make connections with people, and I'm not very social anyway, so I don't know what that is. I never have been very social. I just find it really hard to open up and talk to people. You know? Like, it's almost not worth the risk of being myself, because it hasn't paid off enough times. So now I'm in a position where I'm more and more comfortable being alone. And that's good, but it also means that I try less. I try less to connect with other people. I don't know. I used to think, well, maybe I'm just a loner, because I've been like this for a long time. It's been hard for a long time. It's basically my whole life. And so I used to think, well, you know, maybe I'm just a loner. And yeah, I do love having time to myself. I also love having friends and having people to hang out with. I don't know if that is chicken. It looks like chicken. Maybe it's not though. I don't know. Look, I love Panda Express, and people give me so much shit for like in Panda Express, like it's so fake, it's so American. Now, yeah, it is American, but that don't mean it's garbage. It's not that bad. First of all, I love it. And we don't have one anywhere near where I'm from. So I had to go and get it. And you know, there's this video on YouTube. It's from BuzzFeed. And it's of Chinese people trying Panda Express for the first time. And you know what? They had young Chinese people, like Chinese Americans, and they had older Chinese people. And the older Chinese people, they were like, oh, well, yeah, it's different. Or some things they were even like, oh yeah, this is exactly like what we have. It's exactly like the real thing. And I just thought it was so funny. Because the younger kids, they're like, oh, this is disgusting. Everything they brought out, they didn't like. But I feel like people just say it's nasty because they think they're supposed to not like it. Mm. I like it. I don't care. And you know, it doesn't have to be perfect and just like the real thing in order to be good. It doesn't have to be. It's always great when you can find something that is a real thing, if you even like the real thing. Because sometimes, you know, I hate to say this, sometimes the real thing isn't good either. Sometimes the real thing ain't good. I've been in Mexican restaurants owned by Mexican people, and it's supposed to be authentic, and I didn't like it. And I like Taco Bell. So what does that mean? That means the taste of the authentic is not for me, and the taste of the knockoff is for me. That's all that means. And I don't think that's wrong. Like, everybody has what they like and what they don't like. You know? This one tastes like gizzards. Have you ever had gizzards before? I kind of want this to taste like gizzards. Like dark meat, chicken, and gizzards. It tastes fine to me. I've been eating a lot of shrimp lately. A lot. That is to be expected, right? Once you move somewhere that has real good seafood, and get addicted to seafood. I want to go catch a crab. Really? I want to catch a crab and then eat it. Because I had juicy crab recently. Juicy crab is so good. Juicy crab is so good. Can't wait to eat some crab. I'm into this. This is good. So this is the Beijing beef. And it's good. This is the honey walnut shrimp. Okay. And it's good. Okay. Mm-hmm. It is not that unhealthy. They got veggies in here too. That counts. Okay. This counts. This is green. Okay, and it counts. This, okay, this is a fruit, okay, and it counts. It matters. I gotta slow down because I still gotta share this with my boyfriend. He have the other 3 tacos though, so he's not, you know, he's not starving, but I do need to share because sharing is caring. Ooh, my water. This is a happy decision. I like this. I like making videos. You know that I make videos for my job too? But you didn't know that. I would tell people anything. If you're not like my family or dating me or living with me, I thought you don't know shit about my life. I really don't tell anybody. Like, it's not that I'm trying to keep secrets. It's that I don't know how to talk to people. I just like, I don't know. I don't be thinking to talk to people. And so, I just live my life and I don't know, people don't know. People just don't know. People didn't know when I cut my hair off until I posted on Instagram. And it's pretty sad, but also at the same time, I feel like if you're not in my life, you just don't know what's going on with me. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I need to invite more people into my life. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe if I did that. It's just hard because, like, I don't know, personality. By the way, I'm not topless. It's my outfit. Oh God. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'll try harder because it's really nice to have people to hang out with and talk to, and people who like know what's going on with you and can check up on you. But at the same time, it's hard to put yourself out there and make friends and call them when you need somebody to talk to. Oh God. This makes me happy. This and a whole bunch of other things, but this too. This right now. This makes me happy. last time I had Panda Express, I was living in Detroit. I was teaching. And I used to live in, like, it was a house with different apartments in it, you know? And the apartment I was in, 2 people were already in the 2 bedrooms there were. But there was like this little nook in the living room. No door, just like windows. There's a little space with a little futon. And that's where I used to live for not very long, like 6 weeks. I lived in this little nook. And I put a curtain up. So, oh no, that was kind of stressful. It was my first time living in Detroit, and Detroit is such a big city. It's huge. You have to drive everywhere. I didn't really know anybody except for the people I was living with and working with. But again, it's hard for me to make friends, so we weren't really friends. We were just living and working together. And, you know, there was one coworker that I became closer to, but even her and I were not like best friends. But they had Panda Express. And after work, some days, I would go get Panda Express and I would go home and I'd draw my little curtain back. And I was sitting there and I would watch Good Trouble. And I would watch Lifetime movies too. I like Lifetime movies, old ones. The new ones, okay, you know, they're not really very good, but I watch old Lifetime movies and eat Panda Express. Anyway, that's it for today. Do what you're gonna do. Bye.
Get it, Panda. You better go ahead now.